track pick, mod, plugin, whatever. Just no repeat tracks in the same GP. So if I play, yeah, if I were to play Lavender Shrine for race 1, you can't pick it again until, you can't pick it again for the rest of the GP. But here we go. Starting grand finals
is underway.
Or losers finals, yeah. The winner of this will move to grand finals, and then they would have to win 2 GPs in order to win the whole tournament. And people are already respawning, so looking very dangerous. But Ray out breaking away already.
Same thing that happened last race. Everyone making it through the grass, or at least mostly everyone. I think someone hit the pole back there. Might have been Dontu. Oh, Pure falls into the water. That's not ideal.
Team JP holding down 2-3, just trying to catch up to Rayalp, I believe. Yeah.
Looks like it. Rayalp actually has a pretty decent lead right now, but
a very strong lead. Very
game, anything can change within a minute. So
they did a very good job abusing the.
What?
Wow.
We're beyond Doodle.
Oh no!
Their own teammate. That's really unfortunate.
Definitely a miscommunication there. You always want to call out if you're backing something and where you're backing it. For example, in that situation, he could have said, I'm backing bomb mid, and then his teammate would have had, I don't know if he would have had enough time to get around it, but definitely something to consider for the future races, if anything. But looking at the minimap, that gap is massive right now from Rayalp, and Doodle being able to come in. Yep, still able to hold second. So now Mystery Team is holding top 2. We're holding top 2. But a 1-3 still a strong seeing right now. Rayalp's and Anna gonna be able to hit Dontu though. So far, nothing spectacular is happening. Just basic driving. Everyone's trying to take as many cuts. Doodle is going to be trying to wall everyone off with his double jaws, though, but is going to get passed up by everyone taking cut.
Ooh, bad break for what? Getting hit by that Orby from Rayalp. Looks like Rayalp is going to take the win. Looks like Dontu and Hypnoc battling for second. Or actually, Hypnoc got third. Neo Rose got second. So an Amy top 2.
Very strong race for a Fleo team right there. Very good run by Rayalp. Just pure running, no cuts. Plus 3 seconds on second. Their team is teammate as well.
RR taking the bottom 2 positions. That's a bad start for that team in this set.
It's gonna look rough. Pure is definitely gonna have to get it going, and then Yellow definitely gonna have to be playing the back game because they were in the back a lot that race as well. Pure just making small mistakes that definitely could be polished up with just a little bit of work and maybe some patience. Oh,
okay. Doodle fucking died. Oh, and Neo Rose falls off at the start. I believe that Neo Rose is the one to hit Doodle into the starting line there, but that was kind of funny actually.
It was worth.
Yeah, it was worth.
And then Goku, my go.
Well. Chasing down Rayalp for the lead.
Definitely gonna pass here, especially with the coin advantage and Rayalp getting their items taken. So now we're just gonna have Dontu in first, Hypnoc in second. Anything changing because they just passed a cut right behind them, but it looks like Rayalp is sitting in third.
Rayalp took that inside line very well. Didn't hit the wall. Actually, barely made it. Takes the line again to get past Dontu for the lead.
Oh.
Oh, and takes out What and Dontu and Neo Rose. A triple kill with those hog balls.
Very strong top 2 for these guys right now. Will they be able to hold it, though, is the question, especially going up that slope pretty slow. And it looks like they are not able to hold it. Pure is up here with the double jaws, so they can definitely do some damage to this team. Very strong play.
Both What and Rayalp got taken out by different items there. Looks like Yellow is going to take the lead for now with Pure in second, so they're going to hang on to those 2 top spots to see how long this can go. Actually, Neo Rose looking to take it away from Yellow.
Wow.
Oh, and Doodle and Hypnoc both hit the ice as well. It looks like Pure did, but Pure didn't get set back as much.
Okay, luckily
happened
enough,
there.
they didn't team kill each other, but it was looking like they were about to.
Doodle took the cut that went across the higher line. Looks like Yellow hit the egg box.
Yep.
And Doodle goes down to that. Oh, and Yellow doesn't hit anyone with that egg box. So they're going to fall back quite a bit after that one. Oh, and Doodle gets hit by the jaws.
Hypnog pulling Grow.
Very,
So-
very good item pull. Let's see if they can use it to their advantage. They take
Yep.
the lead away from Rail. Let's see if they can run away with it for a little bit. But Rail
Hoping-
has a shoe.
If Hypnog can hit this cut up here with the remaining time, they will.
They will.
So they will be steadily ahead of Rayalp.
Dontu got it too.
And it looks like Hypnog is
Oh,
out.
Hypnog got hit by a Jaws. Rail takes the lead, but Dontu's right there. Hits him on the
Ooh.
inside lane. Is going to get across. Let's see how long they can keep it. Looks like Rayup is right there, but Dontu's going to take it.
Very
Pure gets
strong
third,
race. A
and Yellow retires
very,
again.
very interesting race. Unfortunately for Yellow, getting a double retire, I believe, that's going to be really bad for RR. But Pure getting that third is definitely going to save them.
What is just chilling right there in 6th place. JP just kind of middling around in points in that race, but they're still roughly around.
It's still very well anyone's game, especially with the track list. There's a lot of ways to play around all of these tracks that we have selected. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in these next few.
Oh,
Okay.
we're good. We're getting.
Oh.
Oh my God, Pure! What are you doing?
Not on the slope, man.
That Orby actually almost just completely cleaned out Dontu. Oh, and What gets taken out by Dontu's jaws.
And it looks like what mystery top 2. Yep. So Rayalp and Doodle are gonna be running away with it. A very good spacing on that line, so they don't bump each other into potentially ruining their race there. And they have a pretty strong break, so if these guys end up hitting each other out instead of trying to catch up to top 2, it can definitely spell bad for everyone else in the pack. But looks like everyone else is able to catch up just fine.
Mystery team though out front for now. Looks like RR is gonna hold on to the 2nd place overall. It looks like all the teams are like spread out evenly. Look at
Very
they're
close
all
to it,
spread
yeah.
out evenly. RR was actually together at one point. Looks like they've been split by
Oh.
Pure. What takes out Doodle though, and now things are starting to shake up a little bit. Pure now goes to 2nd. Has an egg box though. Actually, yeah, Pure takes the cut with the egg box, but it's gonna blow up and not lose too much momentum. So they're gonna recover quite nicely there.
And now seeing a bunch
Hard.
of wow.
Oh, it gets actually out of bounds.
It was a good
Very-
idea, and I could have saw it working.
That was a very close call for Doodle, but unfortunately did not live through that.
Pure passing someone with double jaws, not a very good idea. What
Gets
actually?
taken out by a Jaws. Oh, and takes out their
Oh
own teammate with a
no!
bomb. Another team kill for RR.
Whether that one was avoidable is up for debate, but right now it's
Yellow falls back again.
not looking very good. JP top 2 though, looking very strong for them.
We'll leads on the final lap.
We'll see if they're able to hold it though, as Doodle's right behind them.
Side by side for the lead. These teammates, let's see if they can keep it clean for the rest of this race and hopefully avoid anything that's on the track.
Doodle's
Getting
having
under fire from both of the team hall
Ooh.
members. Oh, and Pierre
Oh,
is up there as
no.
well with the fire shield, and looks like it's gonna be Rayup taking the win. Yes.
Yes. Oh!
Like Neo Rose got 2nd off of the out of bounds area. How about that? And
Crazy
Yellow once
finish.
again retires from the race.
That's looking real bad for R with that triple retire. However, that is a really good finish for Rayup. Unfortunately, Doodle being item screened at the last item set, not very optimal. That cost him a ton of spots, even though JP died at the end. That cost him a lot of spots, and now he's sitting in 7th overall while his mate is carrying right now.
Team Emplio is actually having a really good run right now. On to 765, 4th race of losers finals. Let's see if they can continue that great momentum so far.
They could
Found dead in an alleyway.
They could definitely keep this work up and make a massive splash in grand finals.
Audio jump. I thought this was battle mode. What did the game mean by this? Oh, yellow almost went into the out of bounds area right there. We got very close. Gotta be careful not to go into that little hole that's off of that one straight section.
Oh my god.
What gets a
It's
bit of a boost from that drift. Now, Rail, currently our leader, leads the first lap. Pure is going to hold on the second, now battling for first with Yellow, their teammate. So,
unfortunately, yeah, yellow's
Takes
gonna
off
eat the
of it.
wall, and now Railp is gonna pull back into first with a bunch of item boxes. Doodle unfortunately eating that. Hypnoc eating
Ooh,
the jaws.
that was really bad for Rail. Or actually, not for Rail. That was bad for Pure because I think they got stuck on that. Or not for who was that got stuck back there? I think it was Doodle.
Might have been Doodle.
Because they got stuck in the. They didn't respawn. I don't think they got stuck in the off-road right there.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Rail got spiked by that Orby.
Lucky enough not to fall off the track from that one.
Oh, it almost hit Dantu with that Orby there, but couldn't get it.
And Dantu having a good run right now. Hopefully they can keep it up so they'll be able to secure their way into Grands. But Doodle right behind them and closing the distance fast. And now Doodle's pulled out in front with Pure behind them.
What do you think the ticket prices for this track cost? Probably.
Definitely. With a character roster like this,
Yeah.
I could see
At
it up
least
there.
2.
At least 2. True. On to the final lap, though. Nia Rose with the grow, trying to get a pretty decent lead, but someone behind them also has a grow, I believe. I can't tell who it is, though. It may just be them.
Maybe.
Here with the egg box, and they choose to blow up right before the item box. Smart move right there, but Nia Rose's gonna run away with a side.
Oh, no.
What takes the lead on the final corner once again and wins the race? Doodle gets, Dantu gets second. Doodle gets third. Barely 5/100ths of a second beats Doodle.
That bubble single-handedly ruined Rail's
Rail
race.
retirement. Our points leader Rail had a retirement.
That shakes things up a lot for Mystery Team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Being able to go from one of the more dominant teams in this series to now DNFing. So now it's a tied MVP. They may still be in first, but it
tied.
can definitely shake it up next race.
Final race of losers finals at Monkey Mall. Will anyone take that really pretentious shortcut?
I'm sure we will, especially since we saw it quite a bit last time as well.
Here is already placing bananas, and what gets hit by one of them?
A very well placed Nanas, actually. Here we go.
Let's see if Hypnoc takes it.
Oh no,
They
Hypnoc
will.
Hypnoc makes it.
They made
Yeah.
it. Nice.
And then so did Doodle.
Impressive. Impressive work from both of them. Dantu actually switched to Arl. Good,
Let's go.
Good spot by Truffle Troll. I didn't actually notice that until now. The Monkey Mall final is pretty cool, I will admit. It is a very fun track, but it's got some interesting sections.
Oh yeah.
No wall, especially, is a little bit of an.
Oh.
How? Did Hypnoc fall off the map there? I don't know if they did.
No,
but
Hypnoc is still on, thankfully.
That was a weird momentum from getting hit by that shot. That must have like snapped back behind them before they got hit. That was very strange.
Oh yeah. Dantu up here with What and Rayalp, hoping they can make a good run here, trying to hold first, but
takes the
Yellow.
lead on the final lap of losers finals. Who's gonna take the last race?
It's looking really close. It ultimately depends on who's taking this cut, I feel like, but nobody's actually taking it. Maybe no, nobody's actually taking it.
What actually fell out into the pit. It burns and respawns. Rayalp falls out of a leading position and still very close for the lead. Yellow trying to defend that leading position, really needs this win in order to have at least a chance of staying in. But Dantu takes the inside lane.
No, and Dantu
Yellow hits the
nanas
banana,
them.
And
And What still takes
with the
it?
drift. What a move by What to take the win away from Dantu, who is just about to win that race. 15/10 of a second for that one, or 12/10 of a second actually.
Rayalp and Doodle coming in 3-4. What and Hypnoc 1-7, and then it's not looking very good for RR, unfortunately. I think that may cut it for them, but everyone else seems really close. But I think JP was eliminated.
Mystery team. Yeah, maybe Inflio and Mystery Team that are moving on.
It's going to be Inflio and Mystery Team moving on to Grands.
By 1 point.
But yeah, by 1 point is actually insane.
Well, 1 point for the top spot, but still, that's pretty insane.
Oh yeah, for MVP. That was a really strong run by JP. But definitely the pressure I feel closed in on them on that one, especially with the much higher. As you go on, you're gonna have to deal with much higher skilled players and a lot of different mindsets on how people take things and take certain lines. Very well played to both RR and JP, but now we're gonna get things settled up for grand finals. It'll be
Fellas, it is time for the final set of the tournament. Most likely, if we don't have a reset, but we might have a reset. But final 2 sets, most likely.
It is very possible. It'll either be 5 or 10 races. It was a pleasure to be doing this. It'll be interesting to see how everyone plays through this grand finals. I believe it's still 5 races, right?
5, yes.
Okay.
Grand finals, I think, is 8 races.
Oh
8?
god.
Oh my god.
Typically.
Not with the bracket reset, bro.
But like, I could be wrong, but that's how we ran it the last 2 events.
Okay.
But we didn't have a bracket
This
reset last
season
2
chat,
events.
they might tell us if that's true or not.
Yeah, they can verify. Oh, that's good shit.
Could not carry my baggage enough. I didn't even see that. Oh no.
Yep. 8 races.
8 races. Okay.
Grand finals will be 8 races, and then another 8 races if it gets reset.
Oh, the grow has been stolen. We've seen a robbery.
Can't find any good Sonic fonts, so I had to fucking settle for the Five Nights at Freddy's font. But honestly,
Oh.
it works.
Oh yeah, that is the Five Nights at Freddy's font. It's very
It's the-
similar.
It's the FNAF 2 font, yeah.
Hey, do you want to take a break real quick, Kracko, before we move on?
I'm down for whatever. I don't really care. Honestly, the faster we get done is better for me.
I don't think
Fair
I think I've still got my water, so I'm good for now.
Yeah, I have a 7-Up. I think I'll be good.
Got an Amy duel on the track right now.
Could not carry my baggage enough is crazy. I mean, I had some hydration earlier. I do not have any right now.
Amy on Amy violence right now.
Alright, we'll start at the top of the hour. So you can throw it to
Yeah.
BRB.
Up and down and all around.
Okay. We are so back, chat.
Hooray. We're moving on to grand finals. Oh my god.
It felt like forever, and we didn't even stream half of the stuff. But so here we are with 8 races, grand finals. If a team that is from the losers bracket ends up winning, we will have a bracket reset, in which case we will play again.
As GC has just said in the chat.
Also,
this is the first race.
And the 2 losers teams are Question Mark and NFLIO.
Yep. So if any of them end up winning, we will have to see another 8 races.
This is the biggest test of skill in the entire field so far, where teamwork is the best thing they need to have right now. So they need to really worry about having communication with their teammate and making sure they don't kill their teammate by accident.
Definitely being able
Especially
to call
on a
out
map like this.
Yeah, on a map like this where anything can be anywhere, it's definitely good to be able to call anything out.
Danny's building up a lot of slip tide though. Daniel Dapple trying to throw him off, trying to get to that red spring. He's still got the slip tide. Oh, and he gets hit by, I believe that was Dontu.
We are Dontu in second, and it looks like Ray Alpin first? Yeah. They're going to be holding it down going into the final lap. And Fleo is definitely holding it down in 2-3. They'll probably, because of how spread out this pack is looking, they'll probably be able to hold 2-3 if they're not getting first, which, yeah, they're not going to be able to. So very strong start for Fleo and a very good race for or Rayout, but we'll have to see where Doodle finished.
Ooh, and Garfield and Sonic is going to be our first DNF of the set.
And then everyone else, Denny and Astro 5-6, and Doodle gets 7th. So definitely not the strongest start for their team, but very good start for Fleo starting out in 2-3. Hopefully they'll be able to keep building upon it in the next few races.
Crest Garden is our next race in this set. It's going to be a very interesting race to watch, especially on this track.
There's a lot of things that can happen. Even at round start, like before the race has even started, everyone's already throwing items at each other and making each other fault. There it is. Team Gru.
Didn't hit that boost there.
Definitely going to be taking a slower line, but with how much he's sab, Dapple, unfortunately, going to be hitting dirt. He's going to lose 2 spots.
Ooh, runs into Neo Rose. I believe they both got sent on the same track still, but that was a very aggressive move by Daniel there. Rayalp, though, sticking out front. Doodle gets hit by one of the hog balls right there. But Daniel's still trying to hold on to that second place spot, chasing down Rayalp from the lead, but Dontu hanging on in fourth, trying to protect their teammate Neo Rose, who's currently in second. Oh, but Neo Rose gets hit by an Orby.
Unfortunately, Dontu did not have anything to be able to protect their teammate, and being sent wide, they'll have to go for the item boxes instead of the coins. But they are next to each other. This could spell success for them if they could coordinate with Dontu's grow ability that he's holding in pocket. Until he hits his teammate off. Oh my god.
Sent Neo Rose to the stratosphere with that one by complete accident. I think they're still hanging out in fourth. I don't think they got sent back that far from that.
No, they're still in
Yeah,
fourth.
they're third now. That wasn't actually that huge of a difference.
But Dontu did fall off, so he was for sure sent back, but I guess he's still in fourth. I guess the pack is so spread out that all these mistakes they're able to make plenty of mistakes and still able to hold their top position.
They both have grows now, and Daniel had to be very careful. I think it was Garfield and Sonic who had that. Yeah, it was. That had the fire shield. Had to be very careful around both of those grow. Both of the people that had grow. It looks like he managed to survive pretty well.
Well, it looks like Rayalp is just running this for free. They're probably... Oh, they fell off!
Oh,
so they're
wow.
getting hit with the respawn.
New
Gru is in
leader.
top 2.
Daniel takes the lead on the final lap into the final corner. It looks like it's gonna be... Oh, Garfield hits the wall, but he's still gonna look like he's gonna get second.
Yep, he still had enough speed.
Team Gru takes the top 2, I believe.
Unfortunate team kill by Doodle, sending Rayalp to 5th, but still a respectable race for them as well. Denny,
They
unfortunately,
retired.
eating the retire while Infleo gets 6-7. Very, very strong race for Gru with that top 2.
Yep.
So we'll get to see how the points go this time.
Minions, together we must steal the tournament and then we will steal the moon.
Is he German?
I don't know. I can't do a good Gru impression. Oh, Regal Ruin, a track we've not seen. I don't think I've seen this track raced on at all in this tournament so far. At least not in the
not today,
race
at
that I've
least.
tested. Yeah.
I would expect some questionable gameplay going during this map. There's a certain item spawn on this map, as you might be able to see through Asher on the mini-map.
Oh, there they go.
Let's see where Daniel's
2 of them
going.
went.
Way up back.
They're racing. There is a top that spawns in that map.
Oh, wow.
Top gaming. As I
Top
say.
gaming. So let's see as we continue. Rayalp in first, Denny second, Neo in third. Rayalp's going to get the kill on Dapple and be able to trade spots with Doodle for first. Now they're top 2.
Rayalp got a great run there. And they're going to go over the tripwire. What a great move by Rayalp. Let's see if they can actually get out there and get the item that they named. What in the world?
Doodle.
Oh, yeah, Daniel and looks like both teammates of Team Guru are hanging out back there trying to either get that top or just try and at least get better items.
Doodle not going for the slow one. Very questionable. I would have definitely just went for it and killed them out, making room for my teammate while Doodle slips into his Nana. He placed there lap 1. But picks up a grow.
Very, very lucky for Doodle there. Oh, and Dontu gets knocked into the water by Daniel. And Daniel's going to try and hit that shortcut, and they do.
And now Daniel's going to be going all the way around while Rayalp has to settle for the regular path, going in second. With their teammates shortly behind them. Oh, just one other spot behind them is Dantu with Grow in 4th now. Denny riding the secret top that was we were just talking about.
Doodle still hanging out in front. Can Daniel catch up on the final lap here? Gaining very fast, but I think Doodle's got it. Oh man, almost a tie for
just
a win right there.
Barely, but strong race for their team though. 1-3 for Doodle and Rail. Gru not doing very well with the 8th DNF, so that means one of them is getting no points. H has a 4-6 race and Fleo has a 5-7. Everyone is kind of... This is where everyone's starting to spread out as we're only 3 races in.
Yes, there is a hidden top on this map at the start of the track. You need to really go out of your way to get it.
You know where the emerald is in the original game? That's where the top is.
Except it's Trap Tower. Sega Sonic inspired map. Let's see how these racers can do, how these ring racers can do on this map right here with the cycle hazards and with the lava and all the slip tiding areas they have to go through.
Everyone,
it's a very unique track.
Everyone's already getting bumped off in midair. We've had several respawns already while Neo and Garfield are running away in top 2. Guru holding down 2-3, I believe. Yep. Dapple is going to be holding out in 3rd. And they give space for the Jaws to actually connect. Very good teamwork by the both of them. And now both of H is actually caught up. Never mind, one of them just fell off.
Astro trying to take the lead away. It's a decent run. It's out front ahead of Rail, but not by much. Gets the cycle hazard pretty easily. Now let's see if he can get to both Daniel and I believe that is not up there. That's trying to catch up. Oh, Daniel does not get the springs. He's gonna be set back.
Oh no! Now he's giving up the top 2.
Right now.
He gave up the top 2, leaving Garfield to fend for themselves against both Doodle and Rayalp. Both of them can easily catch up right now, but they're both itemless as it seems. So we'll have to see what happens for this. With Dantu actually coming into 1st.
Ooh.
But eating the pace lock twice. Thankfully not losing any rings the 2nd time around.
Rayalp takes the lead from the inside lane. Denny takes out Garfield with that banana now. Denny trying to run down Rayalp for the lead. Can they get there in time? Gets the jackpot though.
That jackpot's definitely going to help them out, but will it be enough is the question.
Ooh,
yes, it is.
And falls off the map in style.
A 1-3 for Team H.
Saves them there.
Very good. Doodle, unfortunately, going to eat last for the DNF. And Fleo, once again, with a 6-7 finish. They had a good, strong start, but they're steadily declining as they've gotten, I think this is their 2nd time in a row getting 6-7. And then Groove with a steady 4-5.
Both getting A ranks as well.
A very steady point-wise right now, but Ty MVP is on the board right now. Now we're on Sign Bell Tower.
So if Gru keeps up their momentum, or if Team Ha keeps up their momentum, they both could be in for potentially a Grand Finals reset if Team Ha or Team Mystery Team ends up winning the race, or winning the set overall. But if Team Gru keeps it up, it might be over after these 8 races.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunate team kill.
Teammate. Ooh, bad start for Team H.
But it looks like Doodle is already gone and first taking cut. Dantu right behind him. Denny right behind him. And Dantu going to be trading with Garfield for 3. Just crazy lines. Can be hard to understand for some people. But right now it's going to even out. Going into the last lap is going to be Dantu in 2nd. Or in 3rd. Doodle in 1st, Denny in 2nd.
Oh no, the mine hits Denny. And now he's going to be forced back to, I believe, 5th place. Meanwhile, Doodle is fighting for the lead with Dantu right there.
Wow.
Oh,
very good back by Dantu.
Dantu used that bumper as well to see if that hits anyone. It's going to be unfortunate enough to actually hit it. Gets a 7 from the ring box. Takes out Dontu twice, but gets hit by a banana from Garfield and Sonic.
But
Actually, no, they got hit by Doodle's banana, I'm pretty sure.
This gave Rayalp some time to break away, but now Astro's trying to come up, but something happened? Yeah, he's running into some issues right now.
I believe Rayalp is the winner of the race. Daniel gets second, and Danny gets third.
Yeah.
Rose looks like they're going to get last. Maybe not. Looks like Doodle's going to get last. Yeah.
Astro saving at least what little they could. That unfortunate mishap when they were fighting for Rayalp in first, but that comeback, very strong. But it seems to be a pretty balanced race overall. But I think Doodle DNFing definitely gave it rough for Rayalp. So now we'll have to see how the points are. Nobody is really dominant this race, at least team-wise.
Like that caused Astro to have that issue into that corner. That's a really unlucky moment for them.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. There's not much we can really do about it either.
Happened to me one too many times in old kart, that's for sure. And Neo Rose gets the starting boost right there. So both of Team Enfleo getting away relatively easily. Like some Garfield's chasing them down.
Yeah, everyone's already
at the top lane.
Everyone's already on their tail, so we'll have to see how it goes here. A very good bump, but now H top 2, but bumping each other off, definitely going to displace him a little bit. But Astro can absolutely, never mind. Yeah, Astro is going to run away with it.
Daniel ran into some weird collision there and managed to hit the springs that you're normally supposed to take if you don't make that cut, but didn't lose too much off of that. They're hanging in the top half. Actually, hanging out in the lead.
We have Gru in top 2 now. We'll have to see if they'll be able to hold on to it, but not for long as Neo passes them.
Oh,
then immediately.
Garfield got hit by Rayalp, I think, and lost that water shield.
Daniel getting hit by their own Nana. They left their lap 1. Now Neo's going to be in first with Astro short behind them, and they're not going to be able to take the balloons, so now they're going to have to go bottom path. Astro trying to space out from the grow, and then it's going to go back to bag a little bit for more potentially coins or items. Everyone's trying to put as many traps onto the cannon as possible.
Good little snake right there by Doodle to get some more slip tide. Pulling out some Mario Kart strats for that one.
It definitely brought him up a bunch of spots too.
Yeah, Enfleo, both of Enfleo, but Rayalp and Doodle both infiltrating their little 1-2 position right here. They're trying to hold off whatever they can to try and at least get some good points here. They need as many, both of those teams need as many points as they can get right now.
Oh yeah.
Both members of Team H also making their way up the field. Denny is now the leader, Astro in fourth. But now Dontu takes the lead away, does not get that center boost. Let's see if they can hang on to the lead after that. Looks like
they will.
Barely, but
Team H
got both second and third.
That 2-3 is very good for Team H, who have been... Oh.
Team Gru suffering heavily in that race.
And Doodle's still DNFing. But that 1-5 for Enfleo is very good for them, and then that 2-3 is very strong. Rayalp and Doodle are going to be falling off a little bit, and same for Team Gru as well.
2 races to go. Anything can happen in these next 2 races, and if we get a Grand Finals reset, we'll get 8 more, I suppose.
There is no definitive winner yet either, so it's still pretty much anyone's game. At least that's how it looks.
What in the world was Denny doing there? Hugging the wall a little bit at the start.
Just having a little bit of fun, man. Here we go with Neo Rose gonna be passed up by Dapple, and then Doodle right behind.
Oh, Drew gets stolen by Daniel, and that's gonna go to them in first place. And looks like nobody gets hit by those hog balls.
Yeah, and now Daniel's gonna have a lot of space to break away now. But it all depends on what Doodle pulls here, and then they get ghosted by Daniel again.
Oh no, not again.
So now Daniel has 2 shoes lined up for them. And Doodle's backing the kitchen sink. backed on Daniel twice, so Daniel's out, but they do have the shrooms that they can recover with, or the shoes that they can recover with, while Rail passes Doodle.
The hog balls there hits Neo Rose.
The potential slow own? No?
Wow. Doodle takes the lead as Garfield falls back a little bit. Maybe ran into some off-road a little bit, or maybe he's getting pounded by everyone else around him right now. Down2 now takes the top spot, has to strategically place that ghost. It's on that booster panel. Oh, Doodle hits the wall and goes to the out of bounds. And Down2 steals a Jaws from Garfield and Sonic. And they're going to have that as a defensive item, at least for now. The ghost right out of that tunnel entrance.
Very nice try by Ray up there to try with the Eggman snipe, but unfortunately not going to get it. Very tight racing going to be happening here with Denny with the grow.
Denny has an amazing run with that grow. Is trying to take out Down2, but doesn't really do it. Now Down2 has a Jaws. Couldn't see who that was stolen from, but Daniel hits the off-road barely ahead of Denny.
Oh!
He stays on the track though, I think, but Astro, and trying not to take out his teammate, Astro wins.
And they get top 2.
And Down2 gets third. Neo Rose is going to DNF from that one.
Very, very well played by Astro and Denny on that last stretch. Down2 with a solid third, and Doodle and Rayalp getting 4-5. Gru getting another 6-7 race, and then Neo, unfortunately, DNFing there. Going to be 0 points for them. But now,
great race for Team H.
Going into the final race, points are still all over the place. There is no definitive winner. It's still very well at anyone's game. I believe right now, actually, Team H is in the lead.
Yeah, Team Ho needs a really, really good race, and they need Team H to have a really, really bad race.
Yeah.
And same for Team Gru as well. They need both of the other teams that they're going against right now for the points lead to really just have a bad race here. But the final race of potentially the final set, let's see what goes on here.
I believe if Team H does not get any of their players within the bottom 2 or 3 spots, they'll be able to hold it down. But here we are.
If manages to win it, they'll be able to take the whole tournament because we will not need a reset.
Here we are. We're going to have a steady 1-3.
Astro was bagging back there with Down2. Had laid back quite a bit to get the items that they needed. So they are way back there. It looks like they're trying to do it again.
Seems like a solid play for what they got going on. Rayal put the slow on Denny. Very well played. Especially when...
It's a play, but it's a controversial play for sure. Not a lot of people are on board with that kind of tactic.
It depends on the situation. If you're going to slow on somebody, at least know your teammate is there to cover you up. Because if you just do it out of the blue, then you're open to punishes like it's nobody's business.
Oh, Daniel messes up on that shortcut. Tried to get that fire shield. But Neo Rose trying to go for the lead. Gets ghosted.
Actually,
not too much of a loss. Actually.
Probably the best play for Neo to deal with, especially when Garfield is holding the shield like that. So definitely better. They would have been able to bypass that, possibly. But now we have Daniel in first, Neo in second, and then both the Team H in 3-4.
Lands on the, doesn't get knocked into the off-road though, or into the out of bounds. But he gets hit across the line as well, going on to the final lap. Who's gonna take it?
This determines everything.
Right now for the lead. Down2 takes the lead. Now Neo Rose trying to go for a second. Denny now takes the lead with huge momentum going out of the corner, but hits the wall.
Doodle's gonna be taking cut. He's gonna be ending up in 4th place. Astro, Team H is top 2.
Let's see what Neo Rose can do right here to try and break up those two from leading and winning this tournament. If we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more corners to go. He has a fire shield. It looks like Denny and Astro might be able to take it here. And looks like
a top 2.
Astro gets second. And it's looking like it's pretty good for H, but we'll have to wait for the final results here.
Definitely the final results will have to tell us everything, but a strong finish by H may have actually just won them the tournament.
That was worst case scenario for Gru right there. They did not get very well in positions at all. I believe H may have won this tournament.
H definitely won the tournament. There's no doubt about that. With that top 2.
For an official word, but let's see.
So they beat Mystery Team. They beat Inflio, and they beat Gru. Yeah.
It's looking like it. Yep. Congratulations to Team H. They're the winners of the tournaments.
Well played by both of them. Unfortunate ending for especially Mystery Team. They were definitely
And
able
you can
to.
tell chat is not happy with Astro being in the winning team from the last time he won a tournament by playing not very well, and they are not happy with this win. But good for Denny though. Denny is very talented. He's got a good teammate with him to get that win. I'm happy for him.
They definitely put up a strong fight for this tournament as well. They were just such commanding victories throughout, at least what I saw today.
I don't think he bagged as much as he did in that last tournament, but he still played pretty good in this tournament.
Bagging when you need to is always better than just bagging just to bag.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what they did here. So they bagged when they needed to. They didn't needlessly throw away positions. They may have, you know, messed up bagging at least once or twice, but they did come out on top eventually in the end.
What a topsy-turvy way to end this already crazy tournament. So many great sets from yesterday and today overall on both ends, I believe. Because we had 2 ties yesterday, might I add. 2 ties at least for that ended up in having tiebreakers. We had 2 race ties for wins. It was crazy.
Yeah, thankfully we didn't have any ties today that we had to deal with. Everyone played.
That'd be a nightmare.
Everyone played solid. Definitely a lot of talent and future potential for any future team events with these players. These guys.
I would not trust any of these contenders with an iRacing subscription, but everyone had some.
As someone that's also raced in person, that's true.
But yeah, great shows from everyone that participated in these last couple of days. I had a lot of fun helping out Cass with Cole and here with Kracko, and honestly, this was pretty fun.
Definitely. And then I guess, is there anything else that needs to be said?
We're gonna get interviews, I believe. I think Babu's gonna help out with that.
No,
we're not doing an interview.
We're not doing an
No
interview.
interview? Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
We'll just close out the stream here.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well, appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out the Honey Pots Double Dip 2v2 tournament. If you ever need any more Ring Racers tournaments, you can always hop in their Discord. I will be sending an invite in the chat shortly. It's probably one of the better. It's probably the place for tournaments right now because I don't think there is anything else, anyways.
Yeah, not that I know of at least. There are some other people that host this stuff for Old Carp. I'm not sure if they're hosting stuff for Ring Racers. Not that I know of at least.
Yeah. So definitely thank you to all the TOs. Thank you for everyone in the Honey Pot. And then all the competitors that came out and played and had a hard fought. Definitely had a hard fought battle for that win. This is Kracko. I'm signing off. And it was a good day for racing. And we hope to see you back around the Honey Pot soon with whatever future tournament they may have.